This game and the streaming broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the PIHL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the PIHL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
And we are coming to you live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Trojan Game Day. We are coming to you from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, where your North Catholic Trojans meet the Chartiers Valley Colts, right here on the North Catholic Sports Network and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Brown alongside Darian Allensworth. The Trojans and Colts are set for their second and final matchup of the regular season here tonight. Last time these two division rivals met was just before the Christmas break, and it was a back-and-forth game that had to be decided in a shootout. The Colts outlasted the Trojans that night, winning 7-6 in Mount Lebanon. And Darian, that was a busy game.
It definitely was a busy game. I mean, anytime you lose, anytime a game goes to overtime or a shootout, I mean, both sides had good things going, but both sides also had bad things going. I think on North Catholic side, it's the goals. Goaltending, you definitely have to shore up some of those weak side goals. And then for the other side, for Chartiers Valley side, it's offense, is being able to produce and being able to keep the puck flowing into the offensive zone.
Absolutely. In that last game, Trojans had 4 penalties. Chartiers Valley converted on 2 of them. And North Catholic in that game had 2 power play opportunities and converted on both. So you got to make the best of your opportunities and not have the Chartiers Valley have any opportunities, too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, North Catholic definitely, this game, watch the penalties. I mean, we saw the game against Freeport. Their penalty kill was amazing. They completely shut down Freeport after giving up so many penalties. But I guess this team, like you said, they converted last time. You don't want to do that again.
Absolutely not. And they're really led by one man at the top, that being Greg Kramer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points on the season. But, he's an extremely dangerous player, but 3 other players on the team have 10 or more points. So he's not the only one that they have to watch out for.
Absolutely. And he's averaging 2.2 points per game. So definitely look out for him tonight. Number 3 in blue and red. And the Colts, some really nice jerseys. You'll see them in frame in a minute. But they have the red shorts, the blue shirts with the sweaters with the white over the shoulders, and the white helmets, red numbers.
Yeah, no, those jerseys are clean. If this was an NHL game and we were going by colors, you would think the New York Rangers are taking on the Calgary Flames.
Yeah. Absolutely. You got the Trojans over to your right, and their white jerseys, scarlet shorts, and then you got the red over the shoulders and with the white helmets. And net tonight for the Trojans is Shane Hornish. And backing him up is Joey Strano.
I want to talk a little bit about goaltending before this game starts. Shane, in these last few outings, has been really solid for the Trojans. He's played extremely well. Last game he had a shutout against Freeport, so he's been playing very well. On the other side, Matthew Kohlberg, he's played a lot of games, and his save percentage, he's doing all right. Like, his save percentage isn't all there, but I think his team needs to play better in front of him. Because Chartiers Valley is 5th most in the conference and most of the division in goals allowed with 61. That's something they're going to have to improve on if they want to be more competitive in these next upcoming games for them, and in this game tonight.
Absolutely. And he's really played almost every minute of every game that
Exactly.
he's been in. Too. He needs a little rest. We'll see if his players can give any rest. Tay Mellis off the draw in a battle there. Evan Robbins passes it ahead for Rosario Alessandro, who's in. Alessandro, he's tripped going towards the net, and there's a penalty already. Opportunity upcoming.
Yeah, that's a quick one. Great move by Azario to cut into the middle, force the defender to make a mistake, puts a stick in front of his leg, trips him up. Easy call for the refs. An early power play for the Trojans.
Penalty number 32 for the Colts, Sean Taylor. Starting lineups for the Trojans coming into this game was the line of Alessandro, Mellis, and Quish with Barry and Robbins on D. Now you got the power play unit, very similar to what it was out already. The puck comes out as Robbins was looking for Mellis. The puck just came out. Mellis regroups in his own end. Mellis skates by a man.
Turning up the
And up he
Jets.
goes. Look out. Tay Mellis. And a goal save made by Kohlberg. And he holds.
I mean, Tay Mellis, he is such fast speed, like just great speed coming into the neutral zone. If you don't get in front of him and make him slow down, he's just going to cruise right past you.
It's Alessandro, Quish, Gartner, Robbins, and Mellis out there right now for the Trojans. Up the boards by the Colts, but kept in for the moment by the pass. Robbins across to Mellis, just escapes the blue line. Alessandro enters for the Trojans. Skates around the net. He's hit hard against the boards by Drew Evans, and he'll get out as Phillips got it out for the Colts. Taken out here by Mellis. Gets piled by 2 men. Alessandro picks it up and skates it in. Alessandro in the corner. Pressured by Evans. Gives it along to Quish, who skates around the net with it. Shot was blocked. Off the boards, behind the net. Phillips gets it all the way down. 48 seconds to go in the minor. To Chartiers Valley.
Chartiers is doing a good job right now to keeping the puck out to the sides and clearing it as soon as they get the opportunity to.
Calderno has it on the near side boards. Shot. He got it in! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! With top cheese, he had about 4 inches on the top left-hand corner, and he found it. What a start for the Trojans. Chase Calderno, 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, what a shot! I mean, he just had that little sliver, this little sliver of room in that top left corner. I mean, the goaltender, he had pretty much the rest of the net covered. Just that little top, like the top cheese, as you said, open there, and he picked it, found it, 1-0 Trojans.
There's nothing Matthew Kohlberg can do about that shot. That's an incredible shot.
No, that was literally a perfect shot.
And a power play goal for the Trojans. Less than 2 minutes into this game. Mario Smith in behind his own net. Has it off the boards, kept there by Kohlberg. That's a different Kohlberg. Ian Kohlberg, Matthew Kohlberg's brother. Up along the boards, Evans in his own end. Plays it along behind him for Phillips. Phillips across, where it was intercepted there by Mario Smith and furthered along by Calderno. Walzer pursuits in behind the net. Across, over to Lewis. Lewis has to go off his stick a little bit, but Phillips comes and helps him. Phillips skates in with it. Skates around in front, and it was just put wide by Lewis. Smith up the boards, off the boards, went to a Colt, but then goes to the stick of Owen Walzer. Played it along, Walzer gets it off the turnover right in front, and the stick just goes off his. And a bouncing puck is played out to the neutral zone by the Colts. Varley off the boards and in. Rose played across. Over to Yurchak, who was hit by, I believe that was Connor Berry. Yes, it was, on the near side boards. Played by the Colts in their own end. Evans up. It was played right back to him, Evans. Back to his own side where Hines has it. Hines, a little collision there between two Trojans, but it gets out. Berry to Robbins. Evan Robbins skates in with it. Up to the circle. His shot off a stick in behind the net. Robbins still in pursuit of the play. Had out in front, nobody home. Here comes Kramer, Greg Kramer, and look out. His shot just goes wide. Nice defense by Luke Gartner. Battleford on the far side boards. Gene Jellis was there, number 25 for the Colts. Played along the top of the circle. Kramer off his stick, right in front. It just goes behind the stick of Brady Narin. Carberry really strong on his stick there, gets it out. Here comes Luke Gartner. Played by the Colts, and out they go. Narin skates in with it. There where he's hit. But he's ended up getting it right back, just above the goal line, right in front. Looking for a stick. Rebound. Lewis scores! Colts tie it up. 12:31 to go in the first. It's a 1-1 hockey game.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the best offensive possession that the Chartiers Valley's had all game. Quick pass out from the corner. Right in front there was Lewis. The defenseman for North Catholic weren't able to get a stick on him and able to put that one in. 1-1 hockey game.
All because he couldn't get out of the zone there at the beginning.
Yep. I mean, Chartiers is being very physical on their forecheck that we've seen, and
they have been.
It's hard to get the puck out when you're getting hit constantly, battered and hit in your own defensive zone.
And we were talking about this before the game. Here comes Mellison off the stick of I think it was Garcia, and Quish's shot was gobbled up by Colbert. We were saying before the game, we haven't seen a team with as deep as a bench as Chartiers Valley in a long while, as Plum and Freeport really short benches.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think Freeport had maybe 5 subs and Plum with maybe 2 or 4.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dumped in by Lewis. Phillips goes to get it on the other side. Phillips look out front. There's collision there between two Colts. The shot by Phillips was stopped by Hornish. And the airlift out is enough. Play belong. Nice hit there by Sean Taylor on Rosario Alessandro. Evans. Lost it. Look out, Quish. Just couldn't get it on net. Quish now has it. On his backhand. Shot was blocked. Rebound goes in. Tam Ellis found the trash and took it out.
Well, what's the saying? Another man's trash is another man's treasure?
That plays right into it. There we go.
Exactly. I mean, Mellis with that rebound after the shot, after the error, actually, first off, by the Colts defenseman, lost the puck, had no idea where it was. Quish was able to pick up the puck. It doesn't initially shoot. Very patient with the puck whenever he goes into, takes it around the corner, throws it on the backhand. Easy rebound putback for Tam Ellis.
2-1 Trojans with 11:30 to go in the first period. Yarchuk pursuing Barry. Barry very nicely plays it up to Brock Varley off his stick, where it's played back further by the Colts. Colts having their own end. Over to Cross. And it's going to be played the blue eye across, and here they go. Pursuit there by Connor Berry on the defensive end. Calderno gets the runaway puck, and he gets it out to center. Hines across to Makiewicz, who dumps it in. It goes right to Evan Robbins, who's pursued tightly there on the boards by Cole Lacamera. Robbins plays it across. Chase Calderno skates in with it in behind the net. Does a spinorama move. Still has it. Top of the circle now in the high slot. Calderno whiffs on the shot. Kramer takes it out. Here he goes. Greg Kramer. Played nicely by Barry to the outside. Shot stopped by Hornish, and he leaves it for a draw.
Yeah, nice move by Kramer, able to hesitate, draw the defender in before he takes it out to the left side, gets an odd shot, but Hordish was all over that, completely covering the corner with no whole option open for Kramer to get squeeze one in there.
There's a one by the Colts up to the point. Evans down low to Kramer. Kramer has taken away by Mellis. Hard around the boards. Words play Rosario Alessandro very well, and it gets out. Connell Quish in with it. Goal line and around. Alessandro still has it. Back down to Quish. Quish has some time right in front. Nobody there. It's going to be kept in by Mario Smith. Down to Alessandro, where it was taken by Kramer. Now they go. Dean Jealous dumps it in. Trojans play to Mario Smith. Out they go. Smith over to Quish as they enter the zone. Quish shot saved by Kohlberg. And in the corner it goes. Mills in pursuit there. It's going to be kept in at the point by Smith. His shot on goal is gobbled up by Matthew Kohlberg.
I mean, this is probably one of the best starts we've seen from two teams in the past few games for the Trojans. I mean, hot start, both teams firing right out of the gate. High speed action too.
Might be a high scoring game.
Yeah, could very well be. 3 goals already.
With 9:29 to go in the first. Trojans have it. Digantano's shot goes wide behind the net. Leo Leonis down low for Ryan Berry. Garcia down there for the Colts. Berry and Digantano battling for the Trojans, but it ends up getting out off the stick of Mangan. Leonis, Phillips was pressuring him. He goes off the boards. Lewis is going to have it. Where it goes off? Evan Robbins. Digantano gets it out. No call there on a trip. Dumped in by the Colts. Hornish off the boards. Phillips is down there. It's now going to go down to Mangan. Pressure by Leonis. Right out front. Mangan still battling. Sticks there for it, and Robbins clears it out. Digantano in hot pursuit. Garcia for the Colts is there too. Good body position by Garcia, and he hits it off the near side boards where Griffin Lewis, he already has a goal in this one, gets it out. Digantano battling for it. Now there goes Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry over to Tay Mellis. Penalty upcoming, and it's going to be on the Colts.
Yeah.
Griffin Lewis.
Cross check. It was a response from Lewis after I believe it was either Mellis or Digantano hit one of their players into the boards while their bench was looking for the call. But the retaliation ends up getting.
They call that almost every time.
Yeah, they're going to call that every time. So that's going to give the Trojans another power play. See if they can capitalize on it.
With Tay Mellis' goal to make it 2-1, that was his 15th of the season.
I mean, he's having himself a hell of a season this
Absolutely.
year. Not surprised whenever Tay Mellis scores a goal, to be honest, at this point.
Not anymore, yeah.
No.
Down the ice it goes from the Colts. Chase Calderno, he has one in this game too. Goes back to get, that was his 4th of the year. An absolute beauty of a wrister. Just under 2 minutes to go. And just under 2 minutes to played in the first period, pardon me. Minute 25, stick goes flying up in the air. That was the stick of Ryan Berry that was shot probably 20 feet up in the air. Look out this way, Dean Jealous, shot stopped by Hornish. Berry was looking for the hook on the other end. Didn't get it. Here come the Trojans. Mario Smith in with it. Mario Smith top the circle. Leaves it for Alessandro. Alessandro. Shot goal deflected in front. It was stopped. Kramer clears it. Hornish leaves it for Alessandro.
Trojans not really being able to set up on this power play so far. A lot of one and dones.
Here comes Mellis. Weaving his way into the zone. Stops and starts. Stops again. Alessandro over to Robbins. Robbins back across. Went off the stick of Assadali. Mellis now has it again. Shot was blocked. And out it goes. Blocked by Phillips. Tommy Phillips, second in the team in points with 13 on the year. Alessandro, nice move there. Skates in with it. Alessandro at the goal line. Pressured by Hines. Gets around a man. Penalty over to the Colts. Back to even hockey. Quish's shot stopped by Colbert. Alessandro. Pressured up to the point of Mellis. Mellis across. Over to Robbins. Robbins has time. A shot stopped made by Colbert, and he holds.
That was a nice sequence of events there. Like, a very, very good last power play struggle there. As the power play concluded there, it was a nice few tries for the Trojans. Good point shot from Robbins. And, I mean, Mellis to recognize he's open on that right point. And just be able to get the pass over to him.
And even 6 minutes left in the first. Along the boards is going to be played out here by Narin. Over to Taylor, and up here they go. Kept in nicely by Taylor. That's the other Taylor. That is Owen Taylor, 35. Sean Taylor is number 32. Played out here by the Trojans. Chase Calderno skates in with it, gets around Garcia behind the goal line. Calderno over to Walzers there too. Right in front, Varley battling. Top of the circle. Makes his way down looking for Walzer in front. It was intercepted. Here they go the other way. Brady Narin. Nice move there by Connor Berry to push that puck to the corner. Dangerous collision there in the corner as they both lost an edge. But Connor Berry plays it up to the point where it's going to be kept in by Evans. Evans' a shot. Knocked down in front was, look at see who that is. That was Yanko for the Colts. And it was played out, but now subsequently dumped back in. Walzer across, just missed the stick of Luke Gartner. And it'll be played here by Tim Lewis, just outside of the Trojans' blue line. Chipped out by Luke Gartner. Mangan across for Phillips, who skates in with it. Phillips over to Lewis. Already has one. At the goal line, over to Phillips. To the point, looking for Taylor. Off the boards, not even close to Taylor. Ryan Berry with some speed, bearing down on Evans. Evans did get there first. He's holding the stick of Berry. No call.
Oh.
Into the bench by Mangan. And the faceoff will come into the Colts end.
Yeah, looks like the head coach there had a duck, otherwise he's taking a puck to the head.
Yeah, at the deck, yeah.
I mean, right now I think this is a lot of the plays that we're seeing is starting from the neutral zone. It's either the one team intercepts in the neutral zone and they're able to take it in for the offensive opportunity, or the other one turns it over, and then again it's another offensive opportunity the other way.
Mellis wins the draw back to Quish. Quish has taken away from him by Kramer, and out it goes. Dean Jellis in hot pursuit, but Mario Smith plays it up to Quish. Quish looking across, but then thinks second about it, and he takes it down himself behind the goal line. Tay Mellis looking back for Quish. He didn't have his stick. Shot, save, rebound. Stop there too on Alessandro. The initial shot was by Mellis.
I think that shot just rang on the left side of the post there.
Monaco's shot gets through. Fought for there in front of the net, but Colberg keeps it.
Wow, I didn't think that shot was going to get through from Monaco. I mean, it looked like it got stopped by their defenseman there, but it went right in between the defenseman's leg. It got through,
shot.
Hit the goalie. Yeah, strong shot. I mean, honestly, I feel like the goalie Colberg was surprised that the puck made it to him. But he managed to fight it off, make the stop.
We have a mixed Berry line for the Trojans. We got Ryan Berry, Connor Berry out there, Luke Gartner the center, Sam Digantano the wing, and Evan Robbins the other defensive partner. You'll see a lot of him tonight. Sully lost it over to Ryan Berry across the ice. Sam Digantano leaves it for Gartner, who dumps it in. Stopped by Colberg, who leaves it for Taylor. Up to Lacamera. Off the boards, your check. Robbins keeping him pressed up against the boards. Nice play there. Gartner gets it out, and it goes up to center where Evans dumps it right back in. Hornish stops the puck's movement, leaves it for Evan Robbins, who with time surveys the scene. Off the far boards, nice pass for Sam DiGaetano, who dumps it in. Luke Gartner going in to pursue it. Now Ryan Berry follows it up. Lewis has it on the near side boards. Over to Mangan. And he dumps it in. But that will be icing as he was about 2 paces shy of the red line at center. Brings it back into the Colts end with 2:41 to go in the first.
Yeah. I mean crazy it's only 2:41. It feels like we've already been playing a period and a half, but both sides are getting their opportunities, but I mean, it's definitely North Catholic that's able to that has been getting more with the shots, 12-4 in favor of the Trojans.
Gets in the point by Smith, but he goes off his skates, and Griffin Lewis takes up in a one-on-one with Monaco. Monaco, great defense as he presses him to the far side boards, thwarting that opportunity. Here comes Gabriel Grindstaff. Look out, here he comes. Grindstaff and Jackson. Jackson, stop. Left of the crease. It goes to the corner. Mellis in front. Ends up going up to Monaco with a point of blast. Blocker save made by Colbert. Phillips on the far side. Whips it around. It's going to be kept in by Monaco. No, he's not going to go pursue it. He relented and let Griffin Lewis dump it in.
I mean, that was such a close opportunity for Grindstaff. I mean, I think he just lost his wheels there right at the very end.
To get to Jackson, though.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he was still able to get it there, and I mean, Kohlberg able to fight it off.
Kramer, look out! Save made by Hornish. You were saying, I apologize.
Oh, no, don't apologize. I mean, that was a nice opportunity there by Kramer, able to take the puck, but a better save by Hornish to fight it off with that right side blocker and keep it into himself. But no, like I said, I mean, he just lost. I think if he doesn't lose the wheel there, he's able to get the pass cleaner, get off the pass cleaner, and it might be a 3-1 hockey game in favor of the Trojans.
Owen Walzer dumps it in with less than a minute 30 to go. Leaves it, goes right to Walzer off Colbert's stick. But nice defensive recovery by the Colts as they get it out. Gene Jealous in a battle there for it, but nice stick lift by Robbins. Over to Connor Berry off the boards, played by Evans at his own blue line. Lifted ahead, knocked down by Varley. Where it's played by Connor Berry, who dumps it in with a minute to go in the period. Owen Walzer. Bearing down there in the corner, Robbins is shot. Forked aside by Colbert. Knocked down by Calderno, but still gets out. DeGelis off his stick right to Shane Hornish, who covers. .42 to go in the first. Trojans lead 2-1. Off the goals of Chase Calderno and Tay Mellis. And Griffin Lewis has the lone goal for the Colts of Chartiers Valley. Off the boards, Tay Mellis lost it. It was dumped back in. Andrew Bablack off the boards, where it's furthered ahead by Rosario Alessandro. And back out, Balacamera. And Bablack puts it right back where it came from. Griffin Lewis with 20 seconds to go. Straight up the ice, off the stick of Mario Smith, who's going to play it with a player in hot pursuit of him. Over to Bablack, back to Smith. Up to Mellis. Mellis looking for a blast, just goes wide. Bablack hustles in, he gets a shot on goal. Colbert easily turns that one aside as the clock hits 0 after 1. 2-1, Trojans lead.
I mean, if you look at the shot comparison, Trojans with 15, Colts with 6, I mean, you would think that the Trojans would be up more, but I mean, it's only a 1-goal game. And because, I mean, both sides, I mean, I feel like the quality of shots that the Colts have been pretty good. And while the Trojans have had more shots, they haven't necessarily all been of great quality, but they've had a lot of good ones.
Definitely a lot of more opportunities, as you said.
Yeah.
As we go into the second 17 minutes coming up here, what are your thoughts from the play of Chartiers Valley? overall?
Overall, I think they need to. I mean, they're getting their opportunities. I think they need to clean up their passes in their defensive zone. I think North Catholic is jumping on all the loose pucks that are hustling more to it. They're for the most part winning those 50-50 puck battles, and that's generating more chances for the Trojans. Another thing I think they need to do better is clogging up the neutral zone. They did that more towards the latter half of the first period, where they were able to get in the way of the Trojans' wings instead of just letting them pick up speed and carry it all the way, and that leads to opportunities. But I think if they do that, they'll definitely at least limit the chances of the Trojans a bit more.
As you mentioned with turnovers, in front of their own net, Drew Evans had that turnover that led directly to the goal by Tay Ellis.
Yep.
And that was a crusher, and that's the game-winning goal if this game ended right now, as that was the go-ahead goal for the Trojans to make it 2-1.
Yeah, I think you could probably say this about pretty much any team sport. Turnovers almost anywhere can lead to bad things for the other team, for the team that turned it over. So definitely don't want to do that and want to clean it up as the game goes on.
Speaking of Mellis, he has the puck right now after winning the draw. Mellis across, looking for Quish off his stick. Nice stick lift there by Quish, but ends up getting right out to Dean Jealous. Robbins, Barry up to Mellis, nice stick. Deflection in. Oh, and a big hit by Mellis. No call there. Oh, it could have been a call, but they didn't call it.
Crowd for the Colts not too happy with that, with the no call.
Tay Mellis, look out. Mellis backhander just goes wide. Connor Berry comes in to play it off the boards and around. Where it's played by Connell Quish. Quish knocks down a man. Get a little physical. He's going to get a call here for a cross check maybe. Yes, it is. Connell Quish going to the box for 2 minutes for cross checking.
Yeah, kind of like the same
coming.
penalty as before. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The retaliation's always going to get called. Always going to get called. And I think this is their first power play now for the Colts? First power play?
Yes.
So we'll see if they'll be able to convert on that. If there's someone you have to look out for the Colts on this power play, it's Greg Kramer. 3 power play goals and a power play assist for him so far this season.
And the Trojans' last game against Freeport killed off 9 penalties. Looking to kill off 1 right here. Looking across, Narin. Braden Narin up to Evans. Drew Evans across. That was Greg Kramer. Back down low, back to Kramer. Look out. Hey, shoots and scores. Greg Kramer. High glove. We're tied. Power play goal for the Colts, and that's exactly what they needed a minute 4 into the second.
That was a tic-tac-toe play right there. Quick pass from their point to the guy down low. Guy down low throws it up to the middle. Easy puck, quick off the stick. It was a tough save for Hornish to make, going top right side, but because that was quick, right, really quick off the stick. Now we have ourselves a tied hockey game, 2-2.
Every time Greg Kramer's on the ice, same with Tate Mellis, they're an instant threat.
Oh yeah.
And you can see why he has. This will be his 13th goal of the year now. Played in here by Narin, but taken away from him by Mario Smith very nicely. Hines at center, over to Kramer with the stick. Tap in from pressuring Mario Smith, and he gets it out. Just evades the stick of Hines, and they're going to call that icing. I don't know if that's an icing because it's pretty close to Hines' stick, but they called it anyway.
Yeah, just reach for it. It's not able to get it. But, so we talked about the penalties before the game, and it's definitely it's coming to fruition now. Penalties, they're always going to change the course of a game somehow. Whether you kill it or you allow the goal, it's going to change the momentum of the game. And right now, it's definitely in the favor of the Colts.
Colts 1 for 1. Trojans, I believe, are 1 for 2 in this game.
Yep. 1 for 2.
There's been 2 penalties?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Digatano skates in with it. Nice play there by Kohlberg to push it to the corner. Ian Kohlberg, Matthew Kohlberg's brother. Sam DiGantano in front looking for Gardner. It was taken away. Down the ice, a long pass does not work. Horns is going to end up getting it. It was just out of the reach of Phillips, and he'll hold for a faceoff. That was off the stick. The pass was from Braden Mangan.
I mean, so far in the second period, it's been mostly, if not all, Colts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the Trojans have had a single shot on goal so far this period.
Phillips in with it. As he dumps it around the boards, Luke Gardner leaves it. Hits it around and gets out. Here they come. Sam DiGantano with Ryan Berry. DiGantano with a shot. Blocker save made by Kohlberg. Ryan Berry gets it. Furthers it around where DiGantano just evades his stick. Hit around. Evan Robbins pinched down to keep it. Sam DiGantano in a battle there with Kramer. Gardner in front. Berry off his stick. Over to Kramer. Kramer being pursued by Berry, and he's going to be able to get it out, but goes too far off his stick. DiGantano back over for Gardner, who just evades his stick. Phillips, Lewis, across and played up by Taylor. Alessandro, over to DiGantano, over to Mellis. Mellis skates in, and it's a delayed offsides, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And Evan Robbins isn't too happy about that one.
Yeah, I think the ref even admitted a little that he probably shouldn't have called that offsides, but it was pretty close there. Can't exactly fault the ref for calling that. But I mean, how about this little comparison between Kramer and Mellis? I mean, both are extremely fast. Both you have to stop in the neutral zone, otherwise they're going to pick up great speed and just cruise into the offensive zone.
Absolutely. Mellis wins that draw again. He's been great on draws all night and all season for that matter. Garcia leaves it for Asoli. Up the boards and out it goes. Yanko in pursuit of Mario Smith, who hit it around. Rose play across. Alessandro back to Smith, over to Quish. Here they come in. Kyle Quish gets around Garcia. Mellis tied up in front and taken down on the ground for that matter. Mario Smith, a shot deflected by Yanko and wide. And Yankic got it. Jurkic, I should say, got it out. And Tay Mellis puts it right back in. Alessandro has it. Leaves it for Quish. Quish, nice spinorama move around Garcia. Quish still has it. Shot on goal. Caught by Kohlberg, and he holds with 12:47 to go in the second.
Yeah, great puck control and body control for that matter from Quish. The key, first of all, strong take into the zone, and then able to fight around, spin around in the corner, and able to get a shot opportunity there. That top line has been extremely good for this team pretty much all season.
Quick shot by Walzer, caught by Kohlberg, right off the draw. A puck on edge, which is snapped on net by Owen Walzer, and was caught immediately.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
great opportunity.
I mean that just shows why the goaltending position is so hard to be good at. You have to have quick reflexes. You have to be ready for everything at every moment during the game.
Three guys around Mario Smith, and they finally get it past him. Phillips and Lewis. Phillips over to Lewis, off the crossbar. Trojans get a break. Chase Calderano skates up with it. He has a goal. Oh, he almost had two as he was looking at the same spot off the side of the net. Still has it. Calderano behind the net. Looking in front. Walzer there. Calderano still has it up to the point. It is kept in by Monaco. Back down to Calderano. A blast blocked by Mangan. Kept in by Monaco. Phillips in. Varley were in a battle for it. Griffin Lewis takes it out. Lewis a blast. Goes off the Dick Sporting his logo and wide. Direct turnover by Robbins over to Evans, who just has no other choice but to flip it back in where the Trojans have time to take it out. Owen Walzer curves his way in nicely and dumps it down where he pursues Evans. Evans up the boards to Kramer. Over to Narin. Narin has a pass taken away by Monaco off the boards. Alessandro's stick was tied up. Dean Jealous has it taken away by Mellis. Alessandro gets around Dean Jealous in his own end across to Evan Robbins, who on the near side boards passes right across to his defensive partner Connor Berry up the boards, just out of the reach of Alessandro, but it won't matter as Alessandro's in a battle for it anyway. Mellis in offside is the call, as he's going to call Quish offside with 10:48 to go in the second.
I mean, right now, the battles, it just feels even. Like both teams are getting their chances. Both teams are starting to win these 50-50 pucks in the second period here. And I feel like the next goal could be decided on just a mental mistake from a player of the other team.
Seeing a lot of this Mellis, Quish, and Alessandro line. Quishing on that. Same way by Mellis on the rebound. On Mellis on the rebound, just say. Mellis getting feisty behind the net with Kohlberg. Mellis gets it over to Quish. Quish on goal. It's stop the rebound with stop two on Mellis. Excellent opportunity, deflected it on that cross check by Quish. He's going back to the Bucks. Garcia over to Robbins, who touches it. There's the whistle. And Quish can't say nothing here. He doesn't want to get more than what he bargained for.
Yeah, I was just talking about it right before that puck drop. It's going to be, the next goal could be decided on a mental mistake or an error here. And, they already converted on one power play. Now you're giving the Colts a chance to convert on the second here. But how about that last opportunity there by the Trojans was so close.
It was an opportunity. Quish.
So close.
Right, the skates almost look like of Kohlberg.
Yeah.
Right in front, same made on Noren. By the net, Ryan Berry hits it around the boards. It's going to be kept in by Kramer. They're 1 for 1 already on the power play. Shot for the point, stop, rebound by Lewis. Turned away as well as it goes to the corner, up to the point. Kramer, Lewis, down low to Noren. Off his skate, pursued by Mario Smith. Down low to Phillips. Up to Kramer. Kramer to Lewis. Methodical here by the Colts. Lots of time, too, for the Colts. Lewis in, shot, deflected wide by Mario Smith, who hits along the boards, kept in by Lewis. Back down to Noren. Now Mario Smith takes control. Over to Ryan Berry. Over to Mario Smith. Skates in with it. Phillips takes it off his stick. Kramer on the far side. Mario Smith still in pursuit. Kramer now takes it himself. Across looking for Phillips. Was the pass by Noren. Bablack gets it. Fans on the clearing attempt, but now he's lucky. Brock Varley has his back and gets it down the ice. Trojans go out for a change. Cherry picking is Phillips. But they won't go that direction as Kramer will take it in. Greg Kramer knifes his way in. Bouncing puck found its way to Braden Noren. Connor Berry ties him up along the boards. Kept in by Evans. Evans shot on goal. Deflected. I don't think it got on that. And it gets out. Luke Gartner. Narin dumps it in. Connor Berry goes to get it for the Trojans. Off the boards. Where it's going to be kept in for the moment by Taylor. Now redirected on the far side boards by Berry. Evans keeps it in. Power play over for Quish. Look out front. Stop by Quish. Sorry, Hornish. Rebound. Kept in. Lewis. Shot deflected in front. Hornish finds it and he holds. Robbins knocks down Mangan on the play.
Yeah, that was a great feed by Nagan, taking it from behind the net able to get it through a tiny little hole in the defense there and created two very, very good opportunities for the Colts. But the Trojans are able to kill off the penalty, as the shots are drawing a lot more even in the second period, 19-14, still in favor of the Trojans.
About halfway done with the period and the game as we get to 7:50 to go in the second. Kept in the zone, Mangan, a shot stopped by Hornish, and he holds. And he's tied up there by Mario Smith at the end of the play.
But right now, the Trojans are not the Trojans, the Colts, excuse me, are just being they're successfully digging the puck out of the corners and then just feeding the slot for quick little shots. And I think if the Trojans need to realize this and take away the sticks coming through the slot area, get in those passing lanes.
They saw one by Mellis in the clearing attempt by Monaco. Goes into the bench of the Colts.
That's the second puck that's found the way into the Colts bench already this game.
And their head coach is ducking.
Yeah. Surprised he doesn't find a helmet of his own to put on.
You might have to at the end of this game. Monaco whips it around. It's going to be kept in by Dean Jellis. Big hit there on the boards by Tay Mellis as it gets out. Quish across. Alessandro in. Alessandro stops and starts. Quish up to the point. Monaco, a blast deflected by Mellis wide. Kramer just over the stick of Quish over to Narin, whose shot is forked aside by Hornish to the corner. Monaco in a battle. Trojans will come out with it. There's going to be a penalty behind the play on Michael Monaco. High stick. High stick.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. On Dean Jellis. And he's frustrated with himself, and you can't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. There's no way he doesn't know that. Like, every penalty that's taken in this game, it could swing so hard in another team's favor at this point. Such a tense game right now. You don't want to be that guy that makes a mistake that costs your team a goal.
Chartiers Valley, 1 for 2 in the power play, as that one's cleared immediately by Evan Robbins. Ryan Berry in pursuit. He has been phenomenal in the penalty kill this year, as the whole unit has been. Brock Varley out there a lot as well, so is Connor Berry. And Evan Robbins, that's your 4 right now. The shot by Kramer just is deflected by the glove of Hornish and wide. Play in the corner in front, Narin, just off the stick of Phillips and high. Robbins whips it around and all the way down.
Nice 2 clears, Trojans right now.
Ryan Berry in hot pursuit of Garcia, who leaves it. For Lewis, across to Lycanera. Over to Evans. It's down further. Narin, Kramer. Shot for the point. Stopped by Hornish, and he holds. Evans with the shot. Got through clean. And with 55 seconds to go in the minor to Monaco and 5:57 to go in the second, we will have a face-off.
Yeah, Hornish saw that shot clean. He saw it completely. So able to make that save there.
Shot there was a stick tie up, and it was deflected by Bablack and high. And that will go down the length of the ice, courtesy of Sam DiGantano.
Third clear so far in this penalty. Trojans right now doing really well on the power on the penalty kill.
Dumped in by Isoli. Mangan.
Oh.
Big hit there by Bablack on Mangan. In front of the net, Isoli couldn't get a really good opportunity. And it's cleared the length of the ice with 20 seconds to go. Time for one final rush. Coburg. Hard off the stick of Lycanera. And right to Andrew Bablack, who clears it.
I mean, that was pretty pretty much a picture-perfect kill for the Trojans there.
DiGantano in front. It was played aside there by Kohlberg. It really was. As Michael Monaco skates to the bench as we speak. Trojans have killed their last 2 after giving up a power play goal in the first one. All 3 penalties that come in the second period. For the Trojans, Kohlberg. Ian Kohlberg, yep. Where's played by DiGantano, took it away from DiGantano, a blast, save and rebound. Mario Smith was blocked by Sean Taylor.
Smith not able to get all of that backhand. If he did, the goaltender might not have been able to get over to that right side.
Play the length of the ice by the Colts, and that'll be ice.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea with that slap shot. I mean, you'll see a lot of the times whenever a player comes down on a wing and takes a slap shot, they're not necessarily looking to score, but they're just trying to put it on the side that they know they have another winger coming down that leads to a rebound. And I think, like I said, I think if Smith gets more of that backhand on there, that could very well be a goal for the Trojans.
Trojans are really missing one of their defensive goal scorers who had 3 goals this season. That was Colin Ganera, who scored a goal in the last time these 2 teams placed. They played back in Mount Lebanon. Big hit there by Brock Varley.
For sure.
On the boards, Colin Ganera is a great guy, great teammate for the Trojans, great leader on this team. And they're just coming out, big save there on Narin by Shane Hornish. As it's played out here by Brock Varley. Narin has it away from him. It was left for Chase Calderno, who has it his skates, who dumps it in. But he had a broken ankle, and he just had his surgery, and thankfully he was successful as he had his surgery last Tuesday. Kramer weaves his way in, and there's going to be a penalty call. The trailing official is a slash.
Slash looks to be against the Colts.
It's on the Colts. Yanko. Dayton Yanko gets his first penalty of the season.
Talk about a bad game to get your first in.
And not a bad time to get.
Yeah.
Bad time to get.
Yeah. I mean, the Trojans already 1 for 2 in the power play tonight. See if they can make it 2 for 3.
Gardner knocked down on the ice. Phillips gets it out for the Colts as Tay Ellis goes back to get it. Mellis with 3:27 to go in the period. Skates out with it with lots of speed. Winging of his way through the defense. Mellis tried to split the D. Couldn't do it. Garcia took it away from him. Now Mellis gets away from Garcia. Mellis around the net. Over to Quish. Back to Mellis. Up to Robbins. Robbins down to Quish. Quish, a shot just over the net. Alessandro on the far side point. Over to Robbins. Robbins tees it up. A shot deflected by Phillips and high. Great deflection by Tommy Phillips. Back to Robbins. Robbins tees it up again. Blocked again by Phillips. His rebound shot stopped by Kohlberg. Alessandro still maintains it up to Robbins. Robbins a shot. Waits. Thinks better of it. Leaves it for Mellis. Mellis a shot deflected by Phillips. And out of play. 3 blocks for Tommy Phillips.
Yeah,
keeping his Colts dry.
Phillips is just playing so well in front of his goaltender right now, just getting in the way of the shooting lanes. Trojans keeping 2 men right in front of the net. 2 players right in front of the net at all times. Quish on that back door, then Mellis will rotate, is either in the goalie's face or rotating outside. But I mean, just a couple of good opportunities there for the Trojans.
Mario Smith over to Sam DiGantano. Another 40 seconds to go in the Trojans power play. Smith the shot from the point goes wide. DiGantano picks it up. It was blocked and cleared. Trojans get some speed through the neutral zone. That's Chase Calderno. Skates in with it behind. Oh, and a nasty hit. And I don't play. They're getting physical right here. Don't want to leave it at that. But that was a nasty, nasty hit by Drew Evans.
Yeah, though. Ref was all right. He said it's okay. He said it was clean, and they played through it.
Because that knocked him off his feet. Yank goes out of the box, even strength to get Tano's shot stopped by Kohlberg.
Big hit. That was a big hit for sure.
Calderno has taken away from him by Narin. TGS across the ice. Played here by Mario Smith off the boards. Tame Ellis has it taken away from him by Drew Evans. Now Lewis. Lewis in with it. Griffin Lewis behind the net. Still has it. Pressure by Quish. Up to the point. Evans rolls off his stick and out. 1 minute to go in the period. Mario Smith leaves it for Mellis, who leaves it for Smith. Off the boards. D'Alessandro goes off his stick and right to Evans, who played it further into the Trojans' end. Mario Smith with the high glass and down the ice, but that's icing.
Yeah, both sides looking a little tired here towards the end of the second.
Definitely get a little chippy.
Oh, a little. Very chippy here. Especially it feels like a bit more in the second than it was the first.
22 shots for the Trojans, 17 for the Colts. 2-2 is your score with 40.2 to go in the second. Luke Gardner plays it around. It's going to be kept in by Mangan. Luke Gardner ties up his man along the boards. That was your check. Still battle for behind the net. 20 seconds. In front, Mangan. Your catch is shot. Is stopped by Hornish on the stuff attempt with 15.3 to go.
I'll say right now, Mangan on the Colts team. He's just been in the crease constantly. He's constantly there, constantly causing disturbances in the paint area. He's just fighting for every puck down there, and he's creating opportunities for his team.
Shot immediately is stopped by Hornish. Kramer.
Kramer says 13 seconds. That's no biggie. Let me get a shot on real quick. Trojans trying to hold on to the tie here.
Typer Kramer. Shot blocked by Smith and out of play. Dangerous opportunities.
Yeah, a rare a rare loss at the face-off dot there for Mellis. Not able to win it cleanly. It's been two back-to-back opportunities for Kramer.
And there's a clean win for Mellis down the ice. They're going to call that icing. It just evades the stick of Matthew Kohlberg. It looked like it deflected a bit in the offensive zone, but no.
Yeah, I mean, the puck turnover on its side. Normally, though, if you see the puck turnover on its side there, it normally gets deflected as the Colts pull the goaltender 6-man for 1.7 seconds on the second.
Might as well, 1.7. Lewis. Mellis lays down basically on top of it. And that's the end of the period. Nice job there by Tay Mellis. 2-2 at the end of 2 as we head into the second intermission. And we'll be back with your third period coming up in about 10 minutes. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a heck of a finish as we'll come back in about 10 minutes right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. And we are back getting ready for the start of the third period here. 2-2 is your score. The Trojans are all out. We're waiting to see some Colts. The door's closed. They just rang the buzzer. The horn, I should say. As we wait for them to come out. But until we wait for them to come out, let's recap the game so far. Trojans got out early with the first goal of the game. Less than 2 minutes into the game, Chase Calderno got one from below the circle in a beautiful, beautiful high blocker goal that he fit in about 4 inches. He only needed 2 of them to get it in, and he put the Trojans up 1-0 after that. I believe it was Griffin Lewis that scored for the Colts to make it a 1-1 game, and that was followed by Tay Mellis on the power play that scored, making it a 2-1 hockey game. That's where we left it at the end of 1. And then at the start of the second period, the Trojans took a penalty, and Greg Kramer made them pay as he made it a 2-2 hockey game. Still waiting for somebody to come out. We're seeing the coaches come around down the side for the Colts. But this really could feasibly be a delay of game penalties. That's what they're talking with the refs about right now, as it's taking up about 5 minutes of time here, real time, on the sheet of ice. They do have a curfew on this ice.
Yeah, not really sure where the Colts are right now. I mean, sorry, it's 10:21 here as the Colts finally get back, get on the ice. But I mean, let's keep talking about the game right now. I mean, I think this game could definitely be described as a game of opportunities for sure, and a game of mistakes. Pretty much all the goals that's happened have came of either defensive mistakes or penalties. Bad penalties. So definitely an extremely even game. Both teams playing fast, hard, great hockey tonight. And it could very well, I mean, as following the same pattern as this game has gone throughout the night, the next goal could just be decided on a mistake, and that could cost you the game here is in the last period of play.
And here we go. Greg Kramer into the Trojans' end, a shot blocked by Evan Robbins, deflected to the corner, where it's played by Noren. Noren gets it back around to Kramer. Kramer's shot blocked that time by Connor Berry, right on the hands. Kramer knifes his way in. Hit away by Robbins up to the point where Evans plays it. That one was blocked again by Berry. Kramer, nice play there by Berry. No trip there at all as he got around and up to the point where Evans dumped it in again. Tim Ellis, great play. Knifes his way through the neutral zone. Kyle Quish hits it behind the net, where Kramer plays it off the stick of Alessandro, kept in. Goes off the ref, and it was hit out by Sean Taylor and hit back in by Evan Robbins. Played across, where Mario Smith played it ahead. Luke Gartner there. Kramer gets around a man. He comes in. Kramer's shot stopped by Quish. Not Quish, but Hornish, I should say. Into the corner goes. Quish plays it up, and here they go. Luke Gartner to tie up at center. Mangan there for the Colts as he plays it. Up to Lewis, where it was hit by Mario Smith. Across to his defensive partner, Michael Bonico. Reverse course by the Colts. Mario Smith plays it. Phillips has it. Waits for his man to get on side of Mangan. But at that point, it took a little too long. Luke Gartner pressured them along the side. Relentless pursuit by Luke Gartner. Ryan Berry. Nice move to get around Sully. And it was dumped in by Gartner. DiGantano goes to get it. First one of the puck in front.
Nice play. Nice
it
play.
Goes in. Luke Gartner.
That was
what
so...
a pass by Sam DiGantano. And Luke Gartner stick on the ice, and it goes. 3-2. Trojans just 2:10 into the third.
I mean, that was such a beautiful pass by DiGantano to Gartner there. I mean, it was DiGantano got into the corner, turns around, blind passes it into the crease, and Gartner's just there with his stick.
Gardner was there.
He was there. He was there, and because he was there, that's an easy tap-in goal. I mean, beautiful play by the Trojans to make it a 3-2 hockey game.
3-2 look out in front. The rebound hit away just before Brock Varley could get his hands on it. Yaka. Yurchuk back behind him. Where it's played by O'Sully. Brock Varley down there too, off his stick. Yarkuch has it behind the net. Pressured by Kutlionis is down there too. Kutlionis takes away from Iosoli. And Evan Robbins goes back to get it himself on the far side where he backhands it out. And Garcia taps it right back in. Chase Calderno for the Trojans, pressured by Kramer, who relents, goes to the far side. Walzer. Back to Calderno. Has to take it away from him for the moment. Now it goes right back to him. Calderno. In and around, in front, nobody home. And Kramer skates up with it. Greg Kramer. Pressure to the side by Smith. He comes around front. Stick on puck by Monaco. And it goes behind the net. Big hit behind the net. And that's going to be a penalty on the Trojans for interference.
Are they getting Varley with it?
They're getting Varley.
I mean, at this point, is it really a hockey game if Sam Varley doesn't, or if Brock Varley doesn't go in the box?
Yeah.
with as many penalties as he's gotten this season.
Leads the team in penalty minutes. With how many is that? What's that with the sheet? That's 50 penalty minutes on the year.
Yeah.
You got to even it out, though. You got to get 0 on there.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Might as well.
As long as the Trojans kill it, who cares?
Exactly. But, I mean, as we see in this game, I mean, penalties and power plays have been so big so far in this game.
Colts 1 for 3. Shot on goal, save made by Hornish. To the corner it goes. Noren. Down low over to Kramer. Kramer as he goes off his stick, and Rosario gets it out.
Kramer not able to get that pass cleanly. Great play by Rosario to get it out.
And great clear there by Monaco. Drew Evans in behind his own net. Waits for Kramer. Kramer weaves his way through the neutral zone over to Narin. Narin in behind the net. Phillips goes to get it. Evan Robbins back there too. Now Mario Smith has it. And he will clear it as it goes off the gate of Evans and down the ice. Tay Mellis is going to get to that puck first. Mellis strong on the stick. Rosario back to Mellis. On the near side boards. Kramer plays it. Nice spin move there by Kramer to take it up himself. 45 seconds to go in the penalty to Brock Varley. Mellis gets it out. As Mellis and Kramer have a little bit of a laugh about that. Good play there by Connor Berry to hit it back in.
Trojans have been showing really good neutral zone forecheck right now. Not allowing the Colts to get it cleanly into their zone as they clear again.
Same thing again. Connor Berry got out. Now this one. Clear the length of the ice by Luke Gardner. 10 seconds to go in the penalty to Varley. They're not going to have an opportunity for another rush. Or maybe they will. Iosoli offside. And the Trojans will kill this one. 4 seconds to go in the penalty to Varley as they're going to leave unscathed.
Yeah, they're going to catch Chris DeAngelis on the offsides there as the Colts look like they were finally going to get a clean entry to the offensive zone, but a mistake by DeAngelis cost them the one.
DeAngelis, penalty over to Varley. 5-on-5, DeAngelis in.
Oh.
Weak on net, off the pad of Hornish, cleared out to the side very nicely by, I believe it was Luke Gartner. And that was a juicy rebound. Garcia pursued relentlessly by Ryan Berry. Garcia over to DeAngelis. Up to Andrew Bablack for the Trojans, who has time. Off the boards to Barry, just evades his stick. Over to Garcia, who plays it across, and it's dumped in just to the top part of the zone. And now airlifted out by the Trojans. Garcia back to get it. No ice is going to be the call. Digantano in pursuit. Gartner is going to pressure. Yurkuch on that, but it's played around to the far side boards where it is out by Kramer. Narin over to number 67, where it's played in. Up to the point, shot blocked by Mellis. Mellis in a battle for himself. Kramer look out in front, looking for Yarkuch. Yarkuch shot, stopped. Bablack plays it to the far side corner where Digantano will get it out to center. Number 10, Connor Berry, off the glass and out. Taylor to Lewis. Griffin Lewis has a goal in this game. Mangan skates in with it, taken away from him. Connor Berry around the boards where it's going to be kept in. Off the skates of Taylor, it went hard off his skates, kept in. Blocked shot by Berry, and it goes in on net, stopped by Hornish. As we have 9:20 to go, they got to stop the clock. It's 5 seconds without the clock for the benefit of the Trojans, as it's down to 9:18 to go in the third.
I mean, so far, both goaltenders for both teams have played pretty well in this game. Hornish, continuing to play strong in these past few games, and that strong play is definitely keeping the Trojans ahead tonight.
Right in front, it evaded the stick of Phillips as it's played into the Colts end. Taylor off the boards, off the stick of Vinny Jackson. It's a good out to Phillips. Lewis,
nice pass.
fans on the shot. Monaco over to Mangan, over there too. Jackson gets it out. Taylor up to Phillips. Gets a piece of his stick, but Monaco's going to get possession of it. Gets tripped up, no call. Right in front, look out. Taken care of by Chase Calderno. Connor Berry back to Calderno at his skates. Battle for behind the net. That's Grindstaff with it. Played ahead to Brock Varley. Brock Varley maintains his balance, skates in with it. What a play here by Brock Varley. Behind the net. He's closed off. Sully.
Wow.
Mario Smith now. Mario Smith, a blast, just misses high.
I mean, that was a very strong individual performance there by Brock Varley, able to get the puck into the zone.
Mario Smith comes up with it into the zone. Shot just blocked wide. And there's a penalty, I think, from behind the play, interference on the Colts.
Yeah, they're gonna get La Camara there on the interference call. I mean, it's been back and forth all night. We'll see if the Trojans are able to give them some comfort room. Increase the lead to 2 here on this power play.
Cool, Lacamera, his 7th penalty of the year. And it's a big opportunity here for the Trojans to put themselves up by 2. Alessandro to Robbins for the point. A blast deflected high and wide. Gartner was there in a tie-up in front. Now Gartner gets it. Shot blocked by Garcia right in front. Garcia got it away. Alessandro off the glass. Quish in a battle with Garcia. Mellis, the stuff attempt is still there.
It's open in front.
And out, and Kramer got it all the way down.
Wow. Kohlberg did not see where that pocket was. Unfortunate that the Trojans weren't able to
He was standing
get someone
up.
there. Oh, yeah, he had no idea where it was, sitting right in front of him.
Thankfully for him, Kramer found it and iced it. Mellis in front, just missed the stick over, and Robbins' shot just goes wide. Alessandro hit off the puck by Kramer. Now he maintains possession. Alessandro in front looking for Gartner. Couldn't find him. Gartner now gets it. It went off the side of the net. Behind the net, I should say. Robbins, a blast. Colbert might have got a piece of it, but it went wide anyway. Mellis. Robbins. Back to Mellis. Loses an edge. Look out. Here comes Colbert. Here comes Greg Kramer. Big hit by Mellis in the corner on him.
I mean,
Robbins, I should say, in the corner on him.
I think if Greg Kramer doesn't turn away there, he takes a tough one into the boards.
He does.
Yeah, for sure.
Outside with 20 seconds to go in the penalty. In front.
Oh.
No, it was just put wide by Varley. Calderno with 10 and less than in the penalty. Calderno is shot. Just goes wide. Got a piece of something. Penalty over 5-on-5. Look out. They're going to be the first to the puck. It's Lewis. Hey, didn't get it on net.
He needs to get up.
Hornish was out of commission. Noren had to go off his stick, and the Trojans are lucky for it. Brock Varley off the wall. Less than 5:30 to go in the game. Quish tied up. No call. Now they're going to get Quish. Oh, man. As we've talked about it all night, the retaliation penalties. Varley, he's going to the box too. What is he doing? Oh, my gosh.
It's going to get called every time.
Are they taking Evans in the box too?
Yeah.
For the Colts, it might be 4-on-3 hockey.
Is it going to be 4-on-3 or is it going to...
Well, thank goodness. It was always 5-on-3.
I mean,
Brock's going to keep his head there.
Yeah.
Brock has got to keep his head there. Oh, my gosh.
For sure. I mean, like you said, retaliation is also going to get called every time. Quish knows that.
And we've seen that demonstrate tonight.
4-on-3. Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
like that's the first time the ref has called that.
No, they're calling it every time. Every time.
3 penalties for
Is it
Quish.
just going to turn to a 5-on-4 maybe? The penalties might cancel out, or is it?
Timeout Trojans.
I think it's going to be a 5-on-4 here. Still.
5-on-4, you think?
Yeah, I think the penalty on Evans and Varley are going to end up canceling out. Looks like it.
Well, looks like it might be the one on Quish that might cancel out here.
You think it's the one on Quish? Yeah.
Well, up on the board. I mean, if we want to go,
I mean, it could go
I would
either.
go with your logic here too.
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Exactly.
But Varley's was after the play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in either way, I mean, they're both. Because initially I thought it was only going to be Quish in the box.
It was.
And then Varley and Evans go to the box for their each respective teams. I mean, it started getting physical, and the refs had to call something there. And I mean, like we said it again, and we said it all night. And I'm sure the people at home are probably tired of us hearing it, but retaliation will get called every single time.
I'm tired of this myself.
Yeah.
Every one of these players knows the situation. Mm-hmm. They know the situation in the game and what this means in the division and in the season itself. And this is a big opportunity for the Colts to win this game. And now they're looking for an opportunity to tie because it's a huge game for the Colts. As it's really division or bust in certain ways. For them, they're bottom of the division right now at 3-5-3. And another win against the Trojans would be very helpful for them.
Yeah. Well, the Trojans are just trying to keep their lead in front of Moon. So this is an important game for both teams.
Moon gave Quaker Valley their first loss of the season, as that's keeping them alive in not only the division but in the conference, as the Trojans do have the upper hand on them in a tiebreaker situation. But they're just ever present in both of those races. Kramer in, shot blocked by Connor Berry's blocked a lot tonight, and Shane Hornish should give him a stick tap at the end of the game for it. Right in front, look out, Hornish was there, save a rebound. Look, it's still loose. Robbins knocks down a man, still loose in front of the net. What a play by Robbins. Shot blocked by Tigatano.
Block.
Lewis, shot.
Another
another
nice
block and a play. Trojans put Phenomenal defense. Evan Robbins lays out and he knocked a man down too. It might have been Mangan. What a sequence for the Trojans defensively.
I mean, that's just putting your body on the line for your team in the game. I mean, that's. I mean, as a coach, you couldn't be prouder. That's exactly what you ask from players, to put their body on the line for the win. I mean, that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Hornets might got a piece of that blast by a Sully's runner halfway to go in this penalty. To Brock Varley, as it appears, is going to be the one that's going to come out of the box. Lewis. Delodai Sully over to Lewis. Up to the point. Kramer, Lewis, Sully. Trojans keeping a tight perimeter. Lewis across. Narin. Nice stick there by Mario Smith. What a play by Mario Smith as he gets it out. And it's going to be a hand pass.
I mean,
and that faceoff will come to center ice.
Even though the Colts they've kept the offensive pressure for mostly this entire penalty. I mean, the Trojans have played so well in front of Hornish, not just in this penalty, but pretty much the whole game tonight.
Connor Berry has at least 3 block shots. Robbins has at least 3 block shots himself
exactly.
as well.
I mean, the Berry brothers have both played extremely well tonight.
Absolutely. Especially the penalty kills, because the penalty kills, that's been the killer for the Trojans all of the beginning of this year and then all of last year. And they've really done a great job in the penalty kill this year, putting a great emphasis on it. Lacamera over to Sully, his shot goes wide. Yarkuch up to the point. Hines down to Yarkuch, penalty over to Varley. And down the ice it goes, but that'll be an icing as the penalty had already expired.
Yeah, it's such an important kill for the Trojans there. Great that they're able to get it. With only 3 minutes left, the pressure's going to be on the Colts to tie this game up.
Just 3:12 to go in this one. Fasten your seatbelts, buckle up, enjoy it. 3:12, a meaningful 1-goal game hockey.
I mean, these are the best type of games to call.
Walzer got it out. Hines plays it up to Narin. Narin pressured by a couple of Trojans, but ends up getting up to DeAngelis. Comes in, look out. Narin has it in front. Hornets plays it to the side. Evans in the point, plays it down low, looking for Kramer. Just evades his stick. Narin to Kramer. Kramer up to the point. Evans tees it up. Blocked by Smith. And taken out by DiGaetano. He had 2 guys all over him. And he goes into, it went off of Mario Smith's stick, up in the air, into Narin's shorts, and they blow a whistle on it.
Yeah, the puck went in the gear.
What are the chances of that?
I mean, it happens. It happens in high-paced action games like this.
That's what happens when you tuck in the jersey too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or if you don't tuck in the jersey, that's definitely has the chance of happening here.
Yeah. Under 2:20 to go. Cross ice. There will be no ice. Connor Berry plays it along the near sideboards. Alessandro gets it. He's pressured by Phillips. Mangan will take it, actually. On the near side, oh, that's a hit by Connor Berry. He knows it. He apologizes. He helps him up. Good sportsmanship by Connor Berry, but he knows he can't do that. He's frustrated himself.
Yeah.
And he's taken the walk of shame to the box.
That penalty is that means pretty much the Trojans are going to be on the penalty kill for the remainder of the game with only 2:07 left here in the third. I mean, it's make or break time for both the Trojans and the Colts. Trojans kill this penalty. I mean, they go home with the victory. Colts have the opportunity here to tie the game up, send it to probably try to send it to OTs, the goal, as the Colts call a timeout here.
Remember, last time these two teams played went to shootout.
Mm-hmm. shaping up that it could very well be the same situation here tonight.
And the Colts call a timeout here. Connor Berry, and I think that penalty is not as much as him as it is just the size difference. They're going into the corner. He was on his back, and I believe it was Mangan.
It was Mangan. Yeah.
And he just lost an edge, a little bit of a contact there from Berry, pushing him into the boards, ushering him in, and size difference really came into factor there. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, and you're now back to a minor on Connor Berry that puts them, as you said, shorthanded for basically the rest of this game with 2:07 to go.
It's tough as a player, like you said. I think a big part of it is size difference, but you definitely, anytime a player, you can see his numbers, and all you can see is numbers, and he's head down. I mean, if he gets hit, it's almost always going to get called. So
2:07. They say the Kentucky Derby is the fastest 2 minutes in sports. We'll challenge that right now. We're on the edge of our seats here as we know you are at home. Enjoy it. Evan Robbins of the boards, kept in by Greg Kramer. At the top of the circle, battled for, but Lewis will have it. Lewis across. Evans with blast, blocked by Mario Smith, and he gets out. Big block. They're going to need some more of those. We're in the double digits in block shots for the Trojans this game, in my mind. Mario Smith has Phillips around him, so is Lewis. 3 Colts down there. They're still fishing for it. Narin up to the point. Evans a blast. Shot blocked by Robbins. Figured out for it. Millis at the high glass and down. Minute 20 to go in the game. Drew Evans leaves it for Kramer.
Looks like the goaltender is going to the bench here.
Absolutely, 6-on-4. Kramer skates in with it. Kramer across, off the stick of Phillips and off the glass. Kramer gets it. Up to the point, Evans. Evans down low. Less than 50 seconds to go in the game. Kramer. Evans across Narin. Shot blocked by Smith. Smith plays it out, steals possession. At center, backhands it. Just wide. Narin, 30 to go in the penalty, 36 to go in the game. Skates in with it, Narin dumps it in. Has it blocked there, taken out by Millis. Kramer, 25 seconds to go in the game. Trojans are going to get this puck off the skates of Millis. Time for one final rush. Here we go. Kramer, Phillips, over to Narin. Narin back over to Mangan in front. Millis plays it down the ice.
That's in.
And Tay Millis, number 2 of the game, puts the Trojans up by 2. The cherry on top.
Yeah,
and the game clincher.
Tay Millis with the long put-away goal for the Trojans. That entire defensive sequence, for the Trojans started with Mario Smith blocking multiple shots, taking the puck out of his own defensive zone, and getting it in, and sending it right back into the. And once Mario Smith did that, as you said, they never got settled again. Nope.
They never got settled.
Nope. Exactly. As soon as that happened, they couldn't set it back up, and it was game. It was game, set, and match.
And that will do it. Your North Catholic Trojans are going home happy as they defeat the Chartiers Valley Colts by the score 4-2. And that was a big one.
I think overall this was probably the best defensive performance I've seen from the Trojan team this season. From the games that I've called, I think this was definitely the best defensive performance.
I think so too, and that moves them to 9-2, 1-1 in the season. and 20 points on the year, and that will give them a 4-point lead in the division over Moon. And that's a nice margin right now to have, as you have a 2-game cushion.
For sure.
And the tiebreaker on Moon. But chalk it all up to tonight to defensive performance for the Trojans, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, Tay Mellis with 2 goals tonight.
Tay Mellis with 2, Chase Calderno with 1.
Yep.
And the other one was by Luke Gartner in front of the net, set up on the beautiful pass by Sam DiGantano.
It was such that pass was actually insane.
And as we know all too well, when you lose as a team. In this game, this is a quintessential team win by the Trojans, whether it comes from in net, D, or up front. Everything was on point for the Trojans tonight, and even if it wasn't totally on point and the way they wanted it to go, maybe a little too tight at the end, they come out on top. And as always, Darren, we appreciate your analysis tonight. This is a good game.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
I mean, extremely. Like you said, overall quintessential performance from the entire Trojan team, from the goaltending to the offense to the defense. Heck, you could even say the coaching as well. Just a great performance from the North Catholic Trojans tonight.
And we look forward to the next time we talk again, as that will do it for our coverage here from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday, January 18th, 2 weeks from this very day, when the Trojans welcome the Hampton Talbots on the ice here. It will be senior night for your Trojans, as we will honor, get this, 13 players prior to the start of the game. Our coverage will start at 9:10 p.m. as we kick off with our senior night festivities, and the puck drop will be slated for about 9:30. And for the entire crew here we have today, Noah McFadden, Patrick Sharp, a phenomenal executive producer, Darren Allensworth, myself. We wish you a great night and a happy one as we send you off with the Trojans winning this game 4-2. Have a great night.
This game and the streaming broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the PIHL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the PIHL is prohibited.